Hello everyone, it's Dranina here and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. We are currently on Terra 2, a planet we haven't visited yet, so I'm really curious to see how it looks like.
Can we talk?
Of course, Ellie, of course can we talk. What's
This
going on?
Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
Yeah, I do think so, to be honest. I mean, we kinda need the nav key, so... Do we know anything about who sent the call?
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
What do you mean? So yeah, indeed, if it's corporate town and it's caught up in corporate stuff, why not just call corporate reinforcements?
With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck up.
Yeah, true that. Let's go! Didn't like the other dialogue option, so why use them? I think Ellie and Pavadi are good. So Roseway, it looks a lot better. I mean, it isn't Scylla by the looks of it. I mean, I see trees and I see plant life. So this is Roseway. Huh. I think that little town over there is Roseway.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
I know what you mean, Ellie. It's a bit suspicious that a random shit drops down on a random planet and no one is here to welcome us. We do have some vending machines here, so I'm quickly going to buy all the heavy ammo that they got. And this is the wrong button again. So 50 of that. 50 of that. Then we've got 50 of this one. I've got enough bits anyway, so I'm not really worried about spending loads of bits. At least I got 346, 341 heavy ammo at the moment, so at least we know. Oh.
Captain, something bit them. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Tactical shotgun sounds great. What do we have in our inventory? Well, isn't looking too bad, to be honest. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I'm gonna take this tactical shotgun. I think it's light ammo as well. As it is. Let's use it instead of our pistol. I mean, I'm not the best with shotguns because it requires you to hit like in one, like one hit should be sufficient, but if you cannot hit at one hit, it's kind of problematic. Let's go round the back to see what's going on, because I always am a firm believer of when you see a road, there is probably something going on that road, and I do see enemies on my minimap. Where are you? There you are! A Raptidon Stalker. That one should be gone. Ooh. That one. Can I have a shotgun, please? I am so happy that I discovered the dodge button. I am so glad I discovered the dodge button. Let's get our assault rifle here. Are you dead? You are dead. Well, everyone seems alright. I mean, yes, of course you were a bit low on health, especially Pavadi. Well, you're still standing though, so shouldn't be too big of a problem. They all seem dead, like as dead as can be. That is a box over here, which I'm just going to loot real quickly. There is another bin over here, but the mech pick always comes in handy. Yeah, I already thought so. Something getting mauled, and by the looks of it, this scientist didn't survive those. I don't know what those are. Like, oh my goodness. I don't know what was going on here, but it's bad. It is really bad. Let's just take this with us. This looks usable. Yeah, sure. Some bits. Ooh, we got a journal here. Old journal, dead. I'm writing this on the odds that you found your way back here. I'm sorry I wasn't there to see you. They're moving us out of town. All of us. I don't know where we're going, hoping that wherever it is, they've got a lab as nice as Roseway's. We're doing some good work. Real science for once. I don't know why they're moving us, and I don't know when we'll see each other again. And Dad, do me a favor and burn this journal. I'm not allowed to even mention the name Roseway. Far as corporate's concerned, this town never existed. I don't want to get in trouble. So basically, they're moving everyone from this Roseway town, or this pre-Roseway town, somewhere else for whatever reason.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable.
Huh. This doesn't look like an enemy, but he did get a molder, so I think we can consider it a friend, like the enemy of our enemy is our friend, or something like that. How much is this? Like, sure, I guess. This is just... Oh, sure. Had a couple of bits, nothing interesting. Probably wasn't worth those 2 mech picks though. All these buildings seems to be locked. Oh, we can go in this one. Anything around? Looks clear to me. And this one plus 0, so it's not like we're wasting stuff. Ammo, you can always use that. Some vodka. Sure, apple cider. Terminal. Messages. From administration. Dear Sir and or Madam, effective immediately, all operations in the Roseway laboratory and outpost have been terminated. Enclio values the commitment to serving our company and will arrange your transportation and relocation to one of these 3 available Enclio work facilities with the following restrictions. Those are quite a bit of following restrictions. 1. Relocation fees will be deducted from your pay. 2. If your pay is insufficient to cover the necessary relocation fees, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. 3. Approval of the loan requires an audit with your work history and permanent record. 4. If you would like to apply for an audit, please submit a request form for a place in the surprise audit waitlist. 5. Please include your audit fee, paid in full. 6. If you cannot pay your audit, please apply for an audit fee loan. 7. Approval of the loan requires an audit of your work history and permanent... Yeah, what is this kind of bullshit? I mean, like, if you cannot do this, get a fee, get an audit, pay a fee, get an audit. Like, if you cannot pay something, you're screwed, like, big time. Thank you for cooperating with Anti-Cleo's relocation site Assure protocol. Please remember that effective immediately, all registered Anti-Cleo works are strictly forbidden from confirming or denying the existence of Roseway laboratory and outpost. Violating this directive may be punishable by a fine, mandatory re-education, or a surprise audit. And all personnel files have been gone. So, besides confirmation, what we already knew, and that, like, everyone was moved from this location to some other location for whatever reason. Oh, what are you? Let's have a quick look. Character. No, inventory. I'm sorry. And in here. Level 31 armor. This is better. And it looks way better as well. Actually looking a bit more scary. And not like we just had some random scrap on our face. Oh my goodness, look at this carnage. Dang, so this is Roseway. And these are molders. And scientists. There are a dozen dead scientists out here. Not 1, not 2, like a dozen. Like an actual... Oh my goodness. What are just left to die here? Because I cannot see one single trooper who could have defended these people. The only thing I see are an incredible amount of scientists, a bigger amount of blood that shouldn't have come from those 3 scientists, and a couple of molders laying dead. Well, let's go to Roseway, I think, because I don't think we're getting answers if we just stay out of here. I think we have to go in there and have a look. Oh, great, more dead people. Did they blast that door? I think for certain they blasted that door. Light ammo bits, weapon parts. I'm so sorry I'm looting these people because it feels a bit like a violation of their... Like, that's not really like... An even better helmet. And one that looks way cooler. Ooh, that is looking fancy. But I feel like I'm a bit violating these people, even though they're dead already. But, hey.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Well, I am sorry. What happened here?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
Wait a second, the raps broke loose? You mean these aren't like wildlife raps and... What?
Forget I said anything about
No,
that.
no, 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 no. No, you can't tell me the raps broke loose. And then tell me you didn't say anything at all. Like, did you send a distress call? I don't think so.
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
Why?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
So you're all muscle and no brain. Thanks. So who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a look around.
Oh, before I forget. Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Yeah, sure, not really my problem. I'm not really interested in pharmaceutical walls. So what do we have here besides like lots and lots of dead people and more or less? Like and some corporate guards who are like all muscle and no brain and aren't thinking twice when order is given. Comms. I think we're going to find Anton Crane in here. Indeed.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
No. So if I was here to kill you, you'd already be dead.
What? I'm Anton Crane, the lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Everything's under control. You're serious. I mean, I saw a dozen dead scientists outside of the gates. Outside the gates, who looked like they were blasted just not long ago and have dents everywhere. Then I saw even more dead people here in town, with probably even more Maulers laying on the ground. And some corporate guards who are all muscle, no brain, and aren't thinking twice when an order is given. This is the right
I'm
option.
not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable.
Ha! Importance to you, you say. So, which is it?
Those need not be mutually exclusive. My work would benefit everyone, and not just within our colony.
Sure, I would say so. What happened?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs, and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
Alrighty, so you're saying some random people walked inside your lab, stole your research, you're absolutely not happy with it, that's for sure, but also you had Raptidons encaged. You did research on Raptidons and you're surprised they are angry when they broke free. So... this is a bit radical, but it's exactly actually what I want to say, but a little bit dramatic, wouldn't you say?
No, realistic. I don't get that research back, I'll be released from my indenture contract.
Alrighty. Yeah, it isn't that a good thing? I mean, I'm all about freeing the people and get loose from corporate, don't get me wrong, but say no more, I'll remove the grant and receive your research. Probably you want to deal with Raptidons, and then you're going to do something for me. I don't know what yet, but I'm fairly certain you can be of use to me.
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab.
Oh, who is Jameson? I recognize the name for someone who he had to save, but I'll find him.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
Especially the paperwork, I might imagine. So...
Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for callousness.
well, I'll be off. Alrighty, what can we do more? Let's activate the right quest, because I don't think I've got the right one activated. Because I've got Passage Through Anywhere, which is basically buy the nav key to Celebay from Gladys. But I have to first do this. Yeah. Let's do this one. It leads me to a couple of places. There is one over here. Well then, you seem like you've
I don't know
got...
about Dr. Crane's research.
We are experiencing a security event, sir and/or madam. Please vacate the premises immediately and return to your domicile or designated workplace.
I don't live here. I don't work here. I'm here to help, I guess? Or I've got a couple of questions.
I'm not allowed to answer questions without a signed affidavit from my superior officer. But he got eaten by rats, so I guess it's okay.
Alright, so what you're doing around here?
I am not allowed to disclose the details of my contract. If you are unhappy with the quality of my work, please submit a complaint to Auntie Cleo's Department of Employee Conduct. Please remember that Auntie Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible for any loss of life or grievous physical injury sustained while on company premises.
Alrighty, never mind. I'm going to take a look around. I don't think you're going to be of any help. I think it's pointing to somewhere or something inside. Let's first explore this place. Looks like...
You're underestimating the importance of the
what's all this? Oh, I can open this up. Yeah, let's steal everything. He probably doesn't care. It is as long as it's not his research. No box in the bathroom, that's the difference. I do something here. I could use you. I probably won't miss it anyway. I don't want to go through his computer. Yeah, sure. Personal files. Journey entry 01. I feel quite alone. Jameson's the only one left here with anything at all, but even he bristles at my directions. This is quite literally a natural reaction to my pushing him so relentlessly, but if he ever hopes to reach Byzantium, he needs someone applying the correct amount of pressure. I hope he'll come to see the truth, but should that prove impossible, I can at least ensure his work doesn't damage my chances. I shall be keeping an eye on his reports to see if they, too, warrant revision. I can't abide any more demerits against us. Journey entry 02. Heard Jameson talk to Vaughn today. He was railing against me, claiming I'm using him and that there's anyone here for my own ends. I'd expect vitriol? No idea how to pronounce that word. From that lazy sod Vaughn, but Jameson, he cannot. How can he not see that I only have his best interest at heart? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised my unrelenting drive has always set orders against me. Entry 03 with our latest breakthrough. I believe Byzantium is finally within my grasps. The next promotion will deliver me, I'm certain, so long as they can see through my attempts to cover up the rest of these fools. And the last one, I can't quite shake this unease I seem to be gripped by. This makes no sense. While I have yet to get Tremel to commit to a specific date, he assures me Byzantium could be a mere few weeks away. So why is this encroaching feeling of emptiness? Must be a case of the nerves. I know I'll be accepted and, dare I say, possibly even reverted when I finally arrive. He's even a bigger prick than I thought he would be. Which says a lot, I can assure you. No one seemed to care. I mean, there's no one to keep an eye out. I'm going to buy all the heavy ammo because I'm probably going to be needing it wherever I'm going. With these Raptidons around, I can use every bullet I can get my hands on. Don't know who you are. You seem kinda important, but not important enough that I'm going to waste my time waiting until you're done talking. Yeah, sure. Take all this with me. Some light ammo, some random stuff, some rations. And nothing of interest in here. Ooh, there's a medpack laying here, which I'm definitely going to take. And the other door. Piper shunt. First, probably should have checked whether there was someone around that could be not so happy with what I'm doing. What's this book? Steel Systems and Serfdoms. no idea what it's doing. Let's have a look at this and probably take you. Let's go have a quick look at our armor. 19, 14, and this is 18. Let's put this one on. Well, you know what? Can I repair you? Yeah, this is looking nice. Alrighty, so there is one door left here. And it's your Vaughn!
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
Alright, so where were you when the Outlaws attacked?
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
So you are aware that you cannot work when you're dead, right?
Dr. Crane might say otherwise. Me? When those guys started shooting the place up, I was first out the door. I had to
Smart
leave an
boy.
experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
Yeah, you want me to take care of it, I
Why?
suppose.
Are you heading to the lab? Because that would be... I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
So what are you doing then, if you're not making the drug? But cut to the chase, I have to go.
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
Sure. What should you be telling me? Because I have a feeling there's something you should be telling me, but you are not.
No. But there are outlaws shooting it up. I'm guessing it hasn't been secret for a while.
Oh, that's a shame. The secret lab isn't secret anymore. So why are there two labs?
The newer lab is built for, more sensitive work. We mostly use the old lab for storage these days.
Ah, so Anton told me about it.
Don't mention this to Anton, okay? He's kind of a tight ass about the lab. Like, squeeze coal into diamond tight. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself. Dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here.
Sounds easy enough.
Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
So you know what? Let's do the last bits in town here, and then...
Hoping to score some free samples?
Nah, not really.
I've stayed in worse.
I mean, this seems like the last place we have to visit here in town before we head out. So, you know what? Let's visit this place before I take a break, and then we'll go out next episode. I guess it's you, Orson Shaw. You're the last person.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
I am not going to kill you. Stop. What is everyone's problem in this town? That they think I am going to kill them. I am not wearing, as far as I know, outlaw clothing or an outlaw helmet. So, what's your problem?
Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then?
Just a freelancer.
Oh, well, good luck. Now, if you got the carbon in here, it's just... Orson, you idiot.
Really? You've forgotten I'm here. I'm standing right in front of you. Hello? Hello?
We're gonna get this solved. I mean, it's...
Mr. Shaw?
It's really not an... I'm going to... Oh, you're still here. If you haven't already, you might speak to Anton. He can point you in the right direction. Now, if you got the carbon in here, it's just a matter...
So, who are you?
I am Orson Shaw, Chief Behavioral Scientist. I was brought in to study the Raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise, our team is adequately equipped to deal with them.
Well, I can I do dare to say that you guys wouldn't. Otherwise the Raptidons wouldn't be here. And there wouldn't be a dozen dead scientists on the street. So, what did you learn?
They are insatiably hungry, absolutely impossible to control in any fashion, and indeed appear to be powered entirely by hate. No amount of studying will enable us to control them, or even slightly sate their aggression.
Well, so now they're loose. Well done.
Indeed. Now that you fully grasp the gravity of the situation, I wonder if you might do me a favor.
What is it?
I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
Alright, sure. I'll see what I can find.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you?
No.
Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
I'm certainly going to try, don't get me wrong. But for now, guys, I think I'm going to end this episode. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you want to get notified every time I post a new video. If you got tips and tricks here at The Outer Worlds or suggestions for other games I should be checking out, leave them in the comment section down below. Have an awesome day, and I see you guys next time.